Bro, chapter 69 is wild and it isn't just a backstory. It's a blueprint to who Mincheol is and how Mincheol and Haesoo became to be in their situation. It gives us so much information and what consequences and actions they took. Like we see Mincheol get beat down by his teacher. He clowns one of his friends in front of Haesoo and then straight up begs her to run away with him. It definitely shows us exactly how complicated Mintrash is in this whole story. Let's talk about it. So it starts off with the Mintrash getting smacked by his teacher on the back, or the butt, or the leg.
I don't know.
And it's his homeroom teacher. The guy is furious. He's telling Mintrash that he is smart, but too arrogant. And if he doesn't fix his attitude, the world will crush him. And it's kind of crazy that his teacher's saying that. That is literally foreshadowing. Because in the future, at the bank in chapter 68, we see the bank teller crushes him in the way that his homeroom teacher is mentioning. The world is already crushing him, or maybe it already has. Because the loan rejection is a slap. Him not getting a job, putting them in this situation, so many different slaps. So many different ways the world has crushed him.
And I should care because
the teacher just put words to it. The irony is very painful. And we see that in chapter 67. We see that Taeha is basically trying to humiliate him, saying that I'm going to make sure I take Haesoo from you. And that's exactly what's happening. We see that his pride is bigger than his reality. And then we get to the school. We see that one of his friends, Lee Han-woo, I think that's how you say his name, I might be wrong, is watching Haesoo.
oh no.
And Mintrash does not like it. And so he takes a soccer ball and hits it near his face.
You ought to take an anger management course.
He has a conversation with his friend saying that back off, that's your sister-in-law. And I'm not going to let this slide a second time. This is showing his possession, his dominance. Yes, it seems very cutesy and like caring during that time, but we see that it escalates and becomes something scary and a lot more than just love.
I hate you.
And in the present there's no love in it. It's not new. He literally shoved her against the wall, telling her, apart from me, no one else will love you.
That's disgusting.
And in chapter 68, when the shoekeeper refused to tell him anything and told him to get out, he screamed that I'm her husband. From a teenager to a grown man. His definition of love really hasn't changed. I believe he did have loved her at some capacity when he was younger, but it definitely has changed into possession. And possession to him equals protection. And then he's like, that's my wife. And it's loud enough to embarrass her. It's giving the same vibe in chapter 68 when he told Haesoo that apart from me, no one else will love you. It's kind of giving possession. He doesn't claim her because he loves her. I mean, in this sense, with the whole soccer ball, he claims her because he loves her, he cares for her, but we can see that that love has turned into possession. And we see that he's been claiming her that way for a very long time, because without her, he's nothing. Later, when they're studying, Haesoo expresses her concern about him meeting pretty girls when he goes off to school. Mintrash reassures her that she has nothing to worry about. And he hugs her from behind, telling her, don't leave him. Just don't leave. And he's literally telling her like, yeah, mark on my arm that I belong to you. And it's cute in some sense, but when you look at the present and you look at past, it kind of looks very desperate. Because he needs constant proof that she won't leave him. But notice the irony, right? The same boy who is asking to be marked in this chapter is the man who imagines Taeha with Haesoo. He kind of has this obsession of Taeha taking her. This is just the same fear. He just hasn't attached someone to it. But the only difference is that this is wrapped in playfulness. But we all know that it kind of festers and manifests into something very serious. And then we see that Mintrash hears his brother is getting married. He imagines buying Haesoo an apartment in Seoul, something warm because she hates the cold. And it's so sweet. But if you remember in chapter 68, at the bank, we know the truth. He can't afford it. He can't afford anything. We see that Haesoo nagged at him to never borrow money from shady people. The apartment dream is smoke now. Back then, it was just a fantasy, while reality was just ripping them away. And then the heavy part, Haesoo father's attacking her. He hears this, and then he sees her distress. He goes in there and he saves her. And we hear the father screaming and yelling, saying, "Where is she? Where are you hiding her? You're just like your mother." Always attracting men. Mincheol, she steps in and he takes a hit. He's become a savior to her, or that's what we speculate, and this confirms it. And he begs her to run away. He doesn't fight back because deep down, he thinks that she might hate him for hitting her father. It's the same wound we've been seeing from the very beginning. Classmates mocking him, the old man at his job, now even her own father says it. Mincheol's life has literally been humiliation after humiliation. And then that's when it breaks. He tells Haesoo to run away with him because she doesn't run away when he tells her to. She looks absolutely disheveled, absolutely beat up. And on the surface, this looks romantic. He's taking her away from her abusive father. Look at this. This is amazing. He's doing the right thing. But it's not. It's just out of desperation. He is doing this out of love. And he's doing this because he wants to help her and he wants to save her. It is love, but it is also fear as well. I think 70 is going to be very ugly. I think we're going to see a lot more of darker parts of Mincheol and what he has to do to get him and Haesoo to a situation, and what he goes through and what Haesoo goes through in regards to his choice and to her accepting his choice. Because this run away with me solution is not a solution. What do you think? What is your perception? What do you think is going to happen in chapter 70? What are your predictions on Mincheol's character? Do you think he's justified in everything he's doing? Do you think he deserves redemption? Do you think he is the fabric of his environment? Do you think Haesoo is also a fabric of her environment? What do you guys think? And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead in the comments, tell me what your favorite moments are from this chapter, previous chapters, and show me the connections that you're seeing from this chapter to other chapters. And if you're also reading this manhwa, go ahead and hit the follow button to get more videos like this. If you know anybody that would love to hear this, go ahead and share that with a friend. I'll see you in the next video for chapter 70.